Hello everyone, and welcome back in to North 7 Cards. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, North 7 Cards, and on eBay, North-of-the number 7. Today we've got for you the 2025 Bowman Baseball Mega. Case break at number 6 here on to June the 3rd. Let us know in the chat, who are we looking for today? And we're gonna take all the boxes. Separate the base, make Mojo packs. And we will get this going. We are 20 boxes here. Good luck, everyone. Definitely got quite a bit to talk about. I mean, Shohei Ohtani, 23 home runs on the season. Just absolutely insane. Even crazier that we're still talking about him coming back as a pitcher as well, which is just not even a discredit to him. It's just he's worth every penny as a hitter to me. If you're telling me he could do both still at a high level, then why not use him? The best and worst of baseball, the Tigers, which I think is just such a great story that they've carried that momentum from last year's playoffs into this year. First team to 40 wins, and then on the flip side, the Rockies just got their 10th. I think they're 10-50 or something along those lines. That is just that is insane to me that they could be that bad, and we think the year after the White Sox that no one could be that bad. But at this point, we are mistaken. I mean, you hope the Rockies' future is bright, but really it's not like they've been that successful of a franchise as of late. That makes it. That's wow. That is a crazy fact, John. Still higher average attendance. I don't know why people wouldn't want to. It's one of those parks I haven't checked out personally, but it's on the list of one of the ones that I want to see more recently. That's maybe people are just that interested in what a mess this team is. And like you would think they have some like they have. It's not like you're looking at these guys that are all terrible. It's not a terrible team in theory. Like good players like Doyle and Jones, Tovar. But it's just I don't know what it is with the Rockies. It feels like it's been that way since I don't even know. Like just of recent memory for a very long time. Yeah, it's interesting that more people would show up to see the dumpster fire than the best team in baseball. Yeah, that would would add up. That more people would just happen to be there than opposed to just living there. That makes sense. I saw it, and I don't know why we announced it like this. Oh yeah, you're getting the Dodger fans, the Padre fans, the Giants fans. They all will show up to support their own team, and for some people it might be cheaper to go to Colorado and get tickets than to go to whichever California stadium you're looking at. And yeah, they get a trip out of it too. But the Mariners retiring Randy Johnson's number, which not like shocking, not surprising news, but just funny that they announce it and that they're doing it next year. I just don't understand why you would announce that now to do it next year. Like, why not just do it this year? But obviously, the big unit is just one of the most iconic players of the '90s and 2000s. I almost don't want to spend too much time talking about the whole Taylor Walls umpire thing, but that was one of the worst displays I've ever seen. When people say you don't want egos from any kind of officiating, it was that right there. Think about how often. So if anyone didn't see it, Taylor Walls up to bat, bad call. Like just it does happen. Yeah, Randy's a Mariner. No matter the Diamondback championship, the Yankee stint, he's a Mariner. Yeah, Walls then goes to adjust his helmet, and to me, I could be wrong. I could be perceiving it differently, but to me, Taylor Walls is just adjusting his helmet, which guys do all the time. And I mean, they don't have as much time. There's no Mar Garciaparras anymore to adjust their gloves 50 times, but to me, he's adjusting his helmet, and the umpire does not like that and thinks that he's trying to show him up and mimic what I assume is going to be implemented within the next year or two, the ABS, challenging balls and strikes, and kicks him out of the game. I also think to just do it with no warning. I think if you're the umpire and you see that, I think you say something of like, if you do that again, or if you are trying to show me up, then I will do something. But to, maybe there was more to the at-bat that I didn't see. Could definitely be that, and, Walls is more in the wrong than what I've seen, but to me it was just an umpire who got his feelings hurt and took it out on a player. But there's always the room for human error and growth, hopefully. Yeah. And if you don't get a thicker skin, then we're going to have robot umps. Robot umps don't care. They're just going to try to get the call right. I think having the ABS will help, and it'll just cause less of these arguments and hysteria that happen sometimes. We are go through the base stack by stack. We got 5 stacks, and then the 2 Mega Mojos. And there we are. Good luck, everyone. I just think maybe this is just a general sports conversation of like any referee or umpire I think is becoming too much a part of the game. Again, human error, it's gonna happen. If you really get upset about that, I think you're kind of forgetting that, but I think the NFL is the sport you gotta turn to and give credit of. There is an off-field official that can create those challenges, or also when you're reviewing the call, it shouldn't be the guys that made the call, any sport, because their instinct is going to want to prove that they're right or just say that they're right instead of getting the actual call correct. Yeah, the umps. And we don't know as many by name now, which is probably a good thing, but if you don't perform in any sport, you should be getting sent down. Or throwing a hissy fit like that. We are box number 1. Good luck, everyone. Long, Caminiti, Painter, Simpson, Hope, Escobar, Sundstrom, Morales, Job, Smith, Stafura, Cabrera, Luis, King, Campbell, Jenkins, Garcia, Arsenio, yeah, that's a very accurate description. Quintero, Wilkinson, Benj, Loma Vida, Urena, Lynn, Red RC, Kobe Mayo, Mate, Arias Level, Santana, Rainer, Briseño, Mariano, Torres, Parella, Mate, Jang Burns, DeBarge, the standards should be through the roof. I think the worst of the sports now is the NBA in terms of when you hear a certain ref's name, and off the top of my head I could think of about 4 refs, which is just not how it should be. Not that they have to be, player A, or ref A, ref B, but knowing them by name and knowing they have a reputation, like Scott Foster, like Tony Brothers. I don't remember if Zach Zarba is still, but like knowing these names, and everyone in baseball knew Angel Hernandez and how infamous his calls were. And like Joe West, I remember, but that was because he messed up the Armando Galarraga perfect game, no hitter, whichever it was. He made the wrong call, which sucks, but before we had replay, that's just how you went. It's funny though, the guys that are bad, quote unquote bad, for like balls and strikes are in like the 80% like accuracy, which is still impressive, and that's how you get to the major league level. But we don't like these guys so much, but they're better than we realize. Yes, Klassen, Payne, Chrome, not A. Smith, Gano, Lopez, Jang, Miller, Illis, Arias, Bontia, Jacob Wright, Tibbs the third, Mario, Rayner, Briseño, Pena, Joseph Barrios, Garcia, Perez, Diao, Aiden Smith, McAdoo, Weatherholt, Suarez, Kurtz, Job, Matthews, Kendall, Tong, Petrie, Jeb, Whitcomb, Tease Jr., Long, Caminiti, Stack 3. Wow, they can go back and overturn bad calls. Interesting. I mean, as much as like you want to see that, like, in theory, I really like that. In actuality, I think it just you let the past be the past. You know, they made mistakes, and I'm sure some cost, you know, series, playoff spots, championships, but if the mistakes are in the past, I think you leave them there. Unless it is really inconsequential to, I don't know, a game, a season. Stack 3. And there's Freeman, Penny, Arias, Sasaki, Ankiel, Moore, Painter, Simpson, Sasaki, Hope, Escobar, Letson, Sundstrom, Morales, Hawker, Smith, Stafura, Wood, Sasaki, Waldrop, D'Angelo, Ortiz, Golan, Noel, Callas, Sinnard, Red RC, Ben Rice, Hightower, Rito, Lynn, Showalter, McAdoo, Weatherholt, York, Ankill, Suarez, Kendall, Tong, Kim, Petrie, Jeb, yeah, that one I think is a little different. That specific circumstance, but that's just like the most egregious call that I could think of. I mean, he does deserve credit for that, and I'm sure it's kind of one of those we all know that it should have been. I think if they went back and changed that, I would be okay with that. Sundstrom, Tavares, Quintero, Wilkinson, Benj, Lomavita, Reina, Lynn, Level, Santana, Joseph Barrios, Red RC, James Wood. That elite bat he's got going. Garcia, Perez, Mooney, yeah, that's true. An opinion. Diao, Smith. Yeah, it's just a cut and dry accomplishment. Sasaki, Strada, Gonzalez, Cruz, Duhar, Montgomery, Dana, Morse, Sullivan, Condon, Tavares, Johnsky, Noel, Red RC, McGonigal, Janik, Perdomo, McGonigal, Kendall, Ortiz Jr., Hernandez, Waylin, Maddock, Noel, Thorpe. There we are. Last stack of base before we get into the Mega Mojos. Lara, Jeb, Moore, Wilkinson, Hope, Gonzalez, Mayo, Tibbs, Lynn, Walcott, Sullivan, Rosario, Bresnan, Humphreys, Penny, York, Keel, Penn, Ellenbach, Horton, Mooney, Rosario, Callas, Mobley, Schwallenbach, Pena, Montilla, at RC, Adrian Del Castillo, Lopez, Burrito Matthews, Rosario, Fuentes, Cabrera, D'Angelo Ortiz, Cruz, King Bazana, Diao, Humphreys, Jenkins, Garcia, Golan, Rodriguez, Kyle Tucker. Now, another fun stuff. J-Rod, Betts, Scubal, Amador, Luis, Ramirez, Louder, Lee, Yofri Rodriguez, 79 of 275. Shit. Clausen, Pena, Garte, Dana, rookie of your favorites, Carroll. Mate, Chang, Rodriguez, Diao, Ellie. 65 of 299, Kadim Diao. Jeb, Escobar, Hightower, very important prospects, Clark, Estrada. Luciano Acuna, Dana, Mate. Sweeney, rookie of your favorites, Bazana. Chang, Rodriguez, Santos, Corey, Seager. Sammy Stafura, 91 of 150. Seager, two-time World Series champ. Kim Cabrera, Thorpe, rookie of their favorites, Rocker, Sasaki. Hightower, Acuna, Dana, rookie of your favorites, Rocker, Tatis Jr. There we go, trying to find a Max Clark, Mega Futures, or if they're on Lorenzo Auto. Let's see it. Egan Smith, Clark, Merrill, Otani, Stafura. Barge, Kalasin, Pena, rookie of your favorite, Sasaki, Vlad Jr. Chang, Rodriguez, Santos, Kurtz, VIP, James Wood. Montero, Mariano, Mega, Futures, Kumar, Rocker. There we go. Sharpen insert. Rocker. Look at your favorites at Jace Young, Jenkins. Garte, DL, Moore, Weatherholt, Caldwell. Cruz, Seager, DeBarge, Klassen, Yamamoto. Pena, Garte, Diao, rookie of your favorites, York, Tatis Jr. Weatherholt, Lindor with Jr. Roma, rookie of your favorites, Skeens. Thorpe, Cruz, Seager, DeBarge, Wellenbach. Taro, Mariano, Level, Lisan Acuna, rookie of your favorites, Arias. Theo, Moore, Kevin, McGonigal on the auto. 9 of 150. Kevin McGonigal. Set for McGonigal. VIP Jenkins, Gunner. Oh yeah, I guess not. I don't think I realized that until now. Level, Pineda, Caglione, Jonacro, Ugarte, Kurtz, 267 of 299, Ugarte. Due to the concept of hitting cards. Clausen, Pena, Ugarte, rookie of your favorite, Sweeney, Judge. I feel like we know the streak MCP. Montgomery, Ramirez, J-Rod, Alcantara, rookie of your favorites, Caminero. Ramirez, Louder, Brooks Lee, VIP Williams, Janik. Santos, Kim, Cabrera, York, Rocker. Harper, Jeb. Oh, they have Harper listed as an outfielder. Escobar, very important prospects. Condon, Yamamoto. Luis Acuna, Dana, Mate, Louder, Trout. Condon, Clark, Merrill, Otani, Carson Benj, 1 of 99. Very important prospects. Who is Kiskanen? Yessi Kiskanen? Kim, Cabrera, Thorpe, Rookie of the Year favorites, Cruz, Ronald Acuna Jr. Harper, Jib, Escobar, Hightower, Judge. Moore, Weatherall, Turner. Very important prospects. Moore, Ellie. That's what I was worried about. As soon as I said it, I was like, that's going to be a Red Wing, isn't it? Rookie of the Year favorites, Dana, Rocker, Lindor with Jr., Ronald Acuna Jr. 114 of 175. The Iser plan tells me, don't worry. Don't worry and don't ask questions. It's like reverse Walt Whitman. Don't be curious. Reyna, Matthews, Hagen Smith, Rookie of the Year favorites, Mayo, Connor Griffin. I need Axel Sandine Pellica to sign his. Pineda, Caglione, Montgomery, Ramirez, Briseño. Tucker, Noel, Young, Rookie of the Year favorites to JC, Jackson Holiday. Norby, Mayo, Thomas White, Eldridge, VIP, Montia. Clark, Merrill, Otani, Kyle Tucker, McGonigal. Jake Wallman. Noel, Young, Harper, Alcantara, Rookie of the Year favorites, Ashley Andujar. I'm more of a Brad Stewart guy myself. Trey Turner, Francisco Lindor, Bobby Witt Jr., Jackson Jobe, Rookie of the Year favorites, Yana Suk Kim, Hyun-Suk Jang. I was thinking of Hyun-Suk Kim. Final pack here, Jackson Churio, Dylan Cruz, Corey Seager. We got Byron Churio on the auto. Go Byron Churio auto. I'll tell if that's an image variation auto, but second auto nonetheless. We will finish off the break with a numbered Samuel Basallo, VIP, very important prospects, 18 of 150. That will conclude our break. Let's get into our recap here. Across those that hitting this one. 18 of 150, very important prospects. Samuel Basallo. 114 of 175, Ronald Acuna Jr. VIP Benj, 1 of 99. John Aker Ugarte, 267 of 299. 91 of 150, Corey Seager. 65 of 299, Kadim Diao. 79 of 275, Yofri Rodriguez. And Byron Churio. Next one is at 2:30. 2:30, I believe. Bowman Best U Basketball Hobby. Mega Futures Kumar Rocker. And Kevin McGonigal, 9 of 150. And with that, everyone, it'll wrap us up here for the 2025 Bowman Baseball Mega. Case break number 6 here on June the 3rd. Why does that look like a dab? That was break number 6 here on June the 3rd. Thank you everyone who joined in on this one. If you were going to check out our next break in here, 24-25 Bowman Best University Basketball. Got hobby case for break number 4. That is coming up at 2:30, so Hex break coming up in just under 20 minutes from now. If we're going to see you there or any of our other breaks today, we'll see you then. If not, take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.